Yeah. They're in hats.
I have someone ahead of me heading into Sandy from HOA, so I don't know if they're coming to talk. I think they're getting something prepared over at the airfield because that's where they pulled into.
Yeah, that's where probably we'll have the battle. I think we're gonna have a chat and then we'll start it off.
Hey, did we talk? Are we going to be using like batons or just kicking? I guess maybe. So, yeah, that's what he said earlier. Yeah, we could do 2 rounds or 3. Best out of 3. You know, because we're just going to knock each other over.
Yeah, if you want to call them, those are terms.
Like, what do you mean? Well, you have the skull helmet. You want me to do the flame one?
Okay. Yeah, do the flame one. Do the flame one.
I was thinking, okay. I wanted to make it anonymous so people don't know it's me.
Well, they're gonna know it's you when you start talking.
Well, what if I don't talk at all?
What are you gonna like? Dude, look at your outfit. They're gonna know it's you, man.
You're right.
I would know that's you. Like, I mean, we could do a doppelganger thing where I also dress up like you and wear the same helmet. We could all dress up like Toretti.
We should all dress up.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. You want to do that?
That's a good idea.
Are we doing that, or is that just a good idea?
Let me. Hey, what do you guys think about all dressing up exactly alike so they can't find out who I am?
We were thinking about high vis vest.
I don't think I can do that.
Can we dress exactly alike, except leave Ezra?
I don't think I can do that.
Ezra, so they target Ezra.
Okay. Well, Ezra.
I don't know if that was
a great plan.
Oh, look! All you gotta do is you gotta wear a tank top and some jean shorts.
I don't think Ezra's gonna be able to blend in as us.
You know what? They'll never know. I'll do it.
Because he's black.
Okay. Well,
because they're gonna know.
Well, then if they do that, then we can call them out on it, right?
Gonna go and just...
I think that's even better.
Oh,
look, if they
that's like a trump card type thing.
Yeah, if they target you, Ezra, you should say something.
I
or
will.
if they don't target you.
You know I will. You know I will.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, we can all find the same outfit, but we can't wear those.
Oh, you can't wear the shorts?
No, unless we go and, tape our boobies.
I'm sorry, Toretti, but I'm not committed enough to tape my boobies.
You can just look similar. Don't have to tape any of your boobies.
What else do we have to wear?
I have a better idea. Maybe if the guys put like cups in, and then they could wear our short shorts.
Hot.
I'm gonna wear the mask that they can't see my face either.
I don't understand why he dresses the way he does.
Target me immediately.
I don't. Why?
There's no way to understand it.
Boat shoes.
Okay, we've made an executive.
He's not going on a boat.
You are saying word for word what I said to him.
Wants to see Toretti with boobs.
Word for word, what I've hit him with. Go ahead.
Oh, Ezra looks great. Okay, this is gonna work.
Honey, go get some boobs. Everyone else get boobs.
What do you mean, go get? What are you talking about?
Go get boobs. There should be some fake boobs somewhere.
Did he just choose the first thing?
Maybe at the barbershop.
I don't know.
Apparently, they want us to dress like women.
What about this is not feminine enough for them?
Get them.
They said they can't wear those shorts. It's unfair.
Oh, you didn't like that idea?
What if they all dress like someone? I mean, they
think
don't.
like that idea.
I mean, you
No.
guys don't have to dress exactly like us, but so they can't tell who everybody is. No, we're the enemy, but they can't tell who we all are.
Why don't they dress
I
like?
like that idea.
Why
So the
don't they
women
dress
can
like one
all
of the
the
HOA
same
or whatever?
if you want, and then
You did not just say, "Oh, women are all the same."
Yeah,
I
you
said they
did not
get
just say
dressed.
that, Big T.
Hey,
Come
Ensley,
on.
someone's in helicopter right now. I don't have a gun.
When he come back, I got my M4. I'll gun him the fuck
Where did
down.
we get
Oh,
these
he's gonna-
vests?
All right.
Roy, so we'll see up in SDSO in like 2 minutes after I arrive.
Yeah, I
I
should
should
be
have
there
an
about
actual
2 minutes.
gun too, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna do that. I really don't think any of them are gonna shoot.
All right. Well,
Hey, Roy, what's your 20?
Definitely take it.
Oh, okay.
Over here
Definitely
on
have
my
a gun on you.
So this is like the last situation.
I
where
His
it's like,
20's
You're
behind my
they
20.
won't, but they will.
Of course it is. I'm not shocked.
They won't, but
I feel like we've removed the
Are we going with
potential for
handguns?
shooting.
Like, are you taking a handgun or like?
Yeah.
That's not gonna matter much if they've got rifles.
I mean, technically, we'll be able to see right away if they have. They do not like rifles, so
Oh, well, they'll probably just use like if they're smart, they'll probably just take sawn-off shotguns and handguns.
that's true.
But their handguns are way better than ours.
Sorry, excuse me. Let me just
You're excused.
come through here. Let me just. There we go.
I think you look identical. There's no way they would know, and if they do know, not good for them.
Yeah, it's just not good.
for them.
I don't know. I'll have a word.
I
What? I can't be Toretti all of a
Why
sudden?
couldn't he be Toretti?
What is physically stopping me
don't know.
from being Toretti?
I think
right
you look
now?
like Toretti, identical. The
Yeah,
shotgun.
fantastic.
The shotgun's kind of a giveaway right now.
Oh, the shotgun.
Yeah, the
you know what?
shotgun.
That's right. Let me get rid of it.
No, you can't swing an M4 like that. That's what has the baton.
I don't know if we're gonna be sorely outnumbered. There's no way we can have that many people.
Yeah, they've got way more bikes than people, I would guess.
Yeah, I'm worried.
What
I know
if-
it's
Hear me out.
harder for people to get here now.
I'll wait on the sidelines and with the
Roy,
Wastelander,
you okay back there?
just in case. I'll park
Yeah,
it.
it's sort of about local.
Just in case something happens, I'll have the
thought you'd
Wastelander
been
parked in
around.
some bushes, and I'll run to the Wastelander in case they start running us over in a car or something like. Because I could see Sis being like, "Oh, I thought my raid was a motorcycle or something," you know.
You think that's from Sis?
Well,
Like,
yeah,
Sis hasn't
actually,
been the factor in
it's,
any
then
of
he's
it.
due for it, right? Like that's how it works. It's statistics, right? That's how statistics work, right?
Are you guys all wearing? Are we all wearing HOA cuts?
Well, we are. You guys could all dress like you. That'd be funny. If ever, you and me are already kind of have an outfit. That's fine.
Oh, HOA?
I
Oh,
think if
we're all
gonna
dressing like
match,
Toretti.
I think we all should try and wear that same.
We're all dressing like
Wear the
Toretti.
shorts he's wearing.
I was gonna take the vest off once it started. I just wanted
Well,
to show
we
up in
we have that T-shirt on. I think it'd be funny if we all showed up with the vest.
that. Okay. Do that.
The vest and the same helmet. The only
That
difference
might-
is the
that
women
might
will
make
have.
them
Okay,
very
come on, let's go.
explaining how we
Not
got
in a
these
good
vests.
spot.
We ordered them on Wish.com.
Fine.
Wish.com
Oh,
vest.
everything's good.
Hey Ezra,
Uh-huh.
come get in like a motorcycle or car and come follow me real quick and pick me up. Just yeah. No, not the PD, the SDSO kangaroo. We have a Wastelander. I've done Waste 1 patrol in this thing. Shoot EMPs off the back of it. Fucking poggers, dude. Gas. I'm leaving this
Alright.
here in case we need it.
Gotcha. Woo!
Wait, I told Ezra to come. Where's Ezra?
Oh shit! Did you need Ezra?
Yeah. What are you doing
I'm
here,
Toretti.
Toretti? Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I thought you needed me.
Yeah, I said Ezra.
I'm sorry. I must have misheard. I would
That's
never
okay.
be
No.
wanting to be Ezra.
That's okay, best friend. Hate that guy, right?
Yeah, I hate that guy. You watch any sports?
Yeah, how about them Dolphins? Too bad about Tua,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, prayers for Tua. Toretti would say that because I'm
Yeah,
Toretti.
he would. You would.
Yep, I
But
would.
there's like 6 of us. We're gonna get fucking. Is he on the phone up there?
Is he phone guy?
Okay.
What's up, phone guy?
All right. We'll
Phone guy. Phone guy. Phone guy.
okay. We'll see you soon. Okay. Apparently they have a shit ton of people.
Yeah, there's like 10 of them. We drove by and saw the airfield.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
looking
that-
like 16. at
Okay.
least.
Yeah, he said that that's not even a half of them or something.
We did choose bike jousting against an MC.
Well, we didn't expect things to be changed with the other stuff too.
Oh yeah, that's really probably fucking us on.
Yep. Could be. They said they'll sit people out for it, or we'll have to do like a one-on-one type thing. I don't know. One at a time.
So,
But we're just
Come
waiting,
around.
waiting for everything to get done.
okay.
They have 12.
That's not even half, so
Okay, so no.
24?
Okay, so he thought he had a lot more, maybe. He said 12 so far. People are making their way up.
okay, so probably like 16, 17.
Yeah,
Maybe topside high would be like 19.
yeah. Where's Cross? Bones.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Boner.
They got shot. They're inactive. They got shot.
Oh my god. Priorities, huh? Gotta drop the 14 boosted today instead of.
Oh, Willie's here. Okay.
Well, I think it happened like 30 minutes ago, and they're just now wrapping up with it. Because
Cross will be
that was
here.
happening when I was on duty.
Hale might be bringing GG with them.
Funny.
What do you mean?
We have 10.
Yeah, listen, I'm not saying. You know, I'm just floating the idea. Not that I agree with it. If we put
Troy told me
Richard
the wrong
O'Connor,
fucking shoes.
if we put Richard O'Connor out there on our side, we might win this by himself.
Yeah. No, you're
I
right.
think
we
that
have
guy could
11.
do it. I've seen him do some pretty crazy stuff.
We have 11 people.
Okay, well, we might be
So
alright.
that's not bad as long as Cross comes
Bones and,
and
Hale.
Cooper. I don't know where Hale
I
is. Does
don't
Hale
think
say he's
Cooper's
coming?
gonna make it. Last I heard, he'd been waiting 2 hours.
He's on duty.
Okay, that's good then.
All right. This says 14.
So what's your loadout look like? Come on,
What?
taking a look at what you got.
I mean, I just have my baton and
Oh, and
my
you're-
armor.
Okay, interesting.
stuff.
What do you got?
Everything.
You got a knife and 2. Why do you have 2 batons? Out of curiosity.
I
Why
do.
is your badge
That's why
right
I took
there?
I took another baton.
Why is everything just like?
Scattered.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
You got
I
rental
haven't-
papers for a car.
I was just on duty.
Where'd you get the
Rental papers is for the
from?
motorcycle.
What's with the second knife
You never know when you need to dual wield. Okay.
and a flashlight too?
Calling Cross.
Okay.
And your gun's
Flashlight's
gonna
for-
last for about 15 shots before it breaks.
All right. It better be a good 15 shots.
If you get off 15 shots, I guess that'll be a record. So,
All right.
what's this one? This looks cool.
I was just on duty.
Why does that one look so much cleaner and nicer?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man.
You guys gotta take
If
off the
they-
leg
if
And
they-
so the shoes are the ones
Wait,
that
no
they're.
leg
All right,
holster.
I will. What
No,
are
like,
the
what's
the
shoes?
shoes?
though?
It's the
Someone-
blue
it's the-
plaid.
Yeah, but
rack 3, number 10 or something.
We don't
What's the
have it.
helmet?
Just like the mirrored motorcycle helmet.
59.
Rack
Oh,
3,
sorry.
row 11.
There you go.
there we go. All right, I was way off. Leg holster off. All right.
Where's the leg holster? Is that a bag?
Belt
scarf.
or scarf. Yeah.
Scarf.
What the hell is that? Willie?
Yeah, we don't have them.
That's
There
fine.
we go.
As close as possible. It's fine. Yeah, look at us.
You could just go barefoot.
Ew.
You'd be kicking people with your
Jesus.
feet out. Only thing worse than getting kicked is getting kicked with a
Then
wet
combat boots.
Nah, because like you gotta do something cringe, because that's what Toretti would do. Just because you can't use these cringe ones specifically doesn't mean you're
What
off
about
the
these?
hook. Yeah, those are good actually.
That's what I was saying. I said loafers. You said ew.
I think you said combat boots.
No, I said loafers before you came
Oh.
in. Yeah. What
Yeah,
are
I'm
those
still
on?
doing it.
Oh, it's very ooh, but it's Toretti, so that's what we're wearing.
What's the number, Ansley?
37.
Yeah, that one.
We're doing the black ones.
You have like blue or anything?
Which one's
No.
Ezra?
We don't have
Black
those.
and brown.
I think
Yeah,
Ezra's
so we don't-
over there against the wall.
Oh.
Ezra!
With the watch. He's gotta have the watch on.
I don't even know where I am. Wait,
Oh,
I'm here. I'm
He's at
here.
the ATM. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Ezra. Okay. And
Or you
I
have
know it's
nipple
difficult,
holes.
right?
it's very
All
hard.
right, their final count is 16.
Okay, we're getting ready. We'll get the outfit straightened up coming out.
Ross is on his way.
Which of these is? Do you know which ones are taken?
No, we all brought them up here, to be honest.
Let's take the
Yeah,
yellow one then.
just lockpick them.
I'm moving y'all on dispatch under Inslee. If I know you're here and you're not moved already.
Sounds good.
Oh wow, is that Toretti?
No. I mean, yes.
Oh, what a bit. We're gonna be doing this all night.
No. It's hard, right? It's difficult. Everybody looks so alike.
We got
Everybody
like
looks alike. I thought you were Toretti at first. I thought I
13
was
maybe.
about to talk to you about some football. You want to talk about football?
Does that
the
include the
gloves.
last few that we're waiting to?
I'm just estimating based on
Alright,
it.
your gloves
If you
on.
look at
We're doing the gloves, man.
What else did you want to talk about?
oh, I gotta lose my gloves.
Yeah.
I'm so
Fuck.
much better at stylist than basketball.
You're right.
Ooh.
I know that makes
we're
sense
gonna
for a
have
motorcycle.
we're gonna have 12 when we get everyone from Pillbox.
You go to the gym. Where's Willie?
He's in there changing. I
Yeah,
think.
What are the numbers?
I got you. All
See
right,
that?
you ready?
Hey, good news.
Yeah.
We can wear our cuts. They're taking theirs off.
Jacket 5.
How do you? Are you
Number
talking to them to
2.
coordinate outfits?
I told apparently they had others over here to check on us.
Oh my god.
They have spies?
They apparently had somebody who was like,
And we all dress like Smurfs.
Kermie's dressed like a Smurf. Said he's smurfing on us, so I want everybody to go try to take him down immediately.
You got it.
Our target is Kermie because he's dressed like a Smurf.
Yeah, he said he's smurfing on us, so let's try to knock over the blue guy.
10K not bounty on the Smurf.
Seems like we have at least one more coming.
It's actually hard to figure out which one Freddy is.
Yeah.
Once you're ready, come claim the Sanchez so we know how
Probably
much.
that one.
Just Slim Jim it.
Not sure how I feel about the Sanchez. I don't think I have time to go scout another bike. Because I know where the cliffhanger spawns on locals, but it's kind of not regular at all.
Alright, once you're ready, let's all like line up at the front gate so we can move out together. Maybe we can try to look cool.
Do I need any weapons or something?
These guys on the motorcycle did not spawn.
Just bring a baton, but I think we're gonna do kicking. I don't know if multiple rounds, so just bring a baton.
I would keep
Guess
baton and a
Get
handgun
a
close,
pistol, yeah.
but don't use it unless provoked. Yeah, Sledge owns a bike. Unfortunately, Sledge's bike is like
who, is
total garbage.
a ninja poop, so he's gonna grab it for us. I'm next to him.
A what poop?
Ninja bike. There's a non-cop in the lot, that's why. Just let you guys know.
I know where locals have cliffhangers at. I don't know if we have enough time.
There's a ninja available if anyone wants to grab that.
Are you?
I have a gargoyle.
I'll take it if someone else hasn't claimed it yet. Have they?
Yeah, go for it. It should be in the far black corner.
Oh, rip Jenny and Bundy.
Interim corporal suspending calls.
I mean, I would too for a couple captain hostage, but really inconvenient for them to get held hostage while we're doing a bike run. Never mind.
Oh, looky there.
It's not a good look for.
Yeah, not a good look.
I'm sure Dan's ever had a good look in his entire life.
Oh, damn, taking another L.
You on radio, Roy?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. What's up?
I gotta take a ride. People were flickering.
Yeah. Should have a few seconds.
How do you guys know Bison's not on duty so quickly?
I saw him go 42 earlier.
Yeah, same.
Good call, good call.
Moon
Yeah,
2
same.
Cutoins Pumpkin.
The MDW.
Thanks, early.
And also, Kermie's around, and you'd never see them both at the same time. Let's be real.
No, I saw Kermie
Yeah,
and Bison in
never.
the same room once. They were, was at like this weird gun store thing. It's funny because people said Stanley and that Weave guy were in there too, and they thought that was weird too. And Sama. Oh, I should change my title to, yeah.
Sure, Kansama's dead.
go. I updated it to
I
reflect.
think it's hilarious that Bison, Mina, and Claire went 42 at the exact same time.
Yeah, kind of suspicious.
Maybe Bison's dating all three. Two.
Some of them are dating, but it's definitely not Bison.
Definitely not.
Could be a trouble.
Why is there a harness on this motorcycle?
A
Why is there
harness
a lot
on the
of things?
motorcycle?
Yeah, that's a little. What bike is this?
Wow.
It's
Wow, bro.
member of the hidden Garrett
I'm-
Matthews.
I guess that I understand why people don't eject from these bikes as often as they used to. I didn't think you could put harnesses on them.
It's decoration, from what I hear.
Yeah, you go down with the fucking.
Oh my god, we're getting scouted.
Am I just kicking or?
Yeah, we're kicking.
Yeah.
We're
You
kicking.
did say have a baton on you just in
Yeah,
case,
have
though,
the
right?
baton, and so like just
Alright.
in
In case
case
they cheat.
and also a gun in case they cheat. But we're not
But the
cheating.
baton is actually
Oh, there
worse
you
than
go. That's-
kicking.
it's you.
Use there should be crowbars in the locker SDSO war.
Alright, when you're ready, come on over here.
Yeah, line up.
Who, are we missing anybody still?
There's a couple people in the
Jeff,
changing room.
Shelby, and Rose were in the.
Willie
changing
had to
room.
take a nap. He was flickering.
Bones actually made it.
No, I'm here. I just wrote the grapeseed.
I think we're gonna need a couple more bikes then.
I'll go look for some.
You can rent some.
I'm sure there's some donations around here.
I'm predicting. This is the. I don't know if this is the last or not. I think I heard
There's
that it
also
was,
about 4
but I wouldn't
piggyback
swear
spots,
to
too.
it.
Let's try not to use those.
Yeah, let's leave those.
I got one right in front of SDSO on East Joshua Road.
Got what?
What's East Joshua Road?
I got
thought
us
that
an
was
extra
Xi-
bike.
Is that not
Oh,
Xi Jinping Lane?
okay.
He was trying to joust me. I took him out. But hey, you guys got a bike here if we need one.
I'm on duty, boys. Should be about 4 bikes in Quinn.
Dude,
Not
holy
your-
shit!
Okay.
So fast.
Well, if we need one, there's one in the middle of the road.
I'm running.
Not ramming our bikes at them, or are we using some sort of like hammer to like joust?
No, it's, well, we're gonna use
Oh,
our
boy.
feet.
Yeah, they like feet a lot for some reason. Weirdos.
Alright, I'm gonna get geared up. Let me get geared up.
Yeah, have a crowbar just in case they cheat or anything, or a baton.
Acceleration on this
Alright,
is
what's
so
the move,
dumb.
Like, what are we doing here?
Getting 40 FPS and going so fast.
We're gonna smoke the HOA. That's what we're doing.
We're just gonna drive very fast
okay.
and hit them.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna meet up with them. We're gonna try to figure out what rules exactly they want to do. Whether we would, this is just a one thing, or we're gonna do multiple, or if we're gonna do a one-on-one thing too. But we'll talk to them when we get there.
Just be advised, while I was repairing my car at Autos, I encountered Hal, and he was talking about ominous stuff, so be careful. Al Qaeda might be around.
So are we evenly matched right now or no?
They might have 1 or 2 people on us, but it's not a big deal.
They have 16. That's their final number.
So
Where
far,
are
I'm
we meeting
counting
at?
12 on our side.
Hey, which one's Big T? Is that you?
Yeah, it's me right here.
Oh, okay, this one.
Yeah.
What if
Oh
you?
god, I can't hear Owen. God, I hate this shit.
What if you did like you know how like during like
Oh,
cavalry
yes,
charges before it happens, you have the guy on the horse go in front, back and forth in front, like I was just doing, and you gotta give us a pep
Okay.
talk, you know, like a
Ratio
cavalry thing, like you drive back and forth like
Can
this,
someone go get Hale
as you give a
prepared
pep
because
talk.
he's in the wrong outfit?
like this.
Come
See?
Yeah, I got it.
One of these.
Do you want me to speech?
I think
Yeah, just
there's
like a
a
little
bike over
pep
there
talk
next
where you
to
drive back and
the
forth.
interceptor also.
Like a cavalry thing, because that's what they do in the
Nice
cavalry.
ass.
Like Lord of the Rings.
Thank you.
And what is the bet that Hal flies a plane right into all of us?
Pretty high.
Pretty-
this
pretty
is a
fucking
pentacle
high.
here, or a tentacle.
Is Cooper here?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, are we using the
Oh,
crowbars or
no.
just kicking?
They're
Shadow's
just
around.
kicking unless they use something.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're getting a plane blown into
Let's
us.
smack people with like the nightsticks on this thing.
We're gonna figure it out.
Listen, guys, the last time. We are just kicking unless someone says otherwise. Or we see them use crowbars.
Take a soft nap for me, or do I have to have a nap? Bye.
Should put one on.
Cheddar's calling me. Yeah.
We shoot Cheddar though.
Alright, I'm looking ahead for any planes that are sending. Or looking up.
Yeah, I mean, if I see a fucking plane, I'm fucking running. You can shoot all you want. I'll recover your body in
I'm
the
running.
wreckage. I'm running.
Yeah.
I'm with the
going
champ.
that
I'm
way.
with the champ. I'm fucking out.
No, nobody go
Grab a
with me.
bike.
Separate directions, man. Scatter, bro.
Yeah, we'll scatter. Right? Once
Alright.
we get out of this gate, we're
Yeah, leave that
scattering.
gate unlocked, man. I don't want to get trapped like rats.
All right, good news. I just paid Cheddar $5,000 to go back to bed, and he agreed.
Oh, all right. I doubt he.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Hey,
he's
Hal to
gonna-
go to sleep too?
He's just gonna dress up like one of them.
Yeah, can we please get Hal to not wake up either?
We're gonna make sure he never wakes up again if he keeps this shit up.
Oh!
Yeah.
Be clapping him until he don't wake up.
Yeah. Fuck Hal.
I'm ready.
All right, come grab a bike and get over here.
Yeah, I'm at the very end on the left.
Why did we pay Hal 150K not to do it?
I'm paying Cheddar $5,000.
Not have
to
Mike
go to
block.
bed.
It's a gun to his head.
Dude, does anyone have the transcript? Does anyone know what the transcript
Is everybody here?
of the horse speech in Lord of the Rings,
Yeah,
where they're on
yeah.
horses and they do that thing I was
Is
talking
everybody
about?
lined up right here? We're gonna wait for Cheddar to get here, and then we'll move out.
Cheddar.
Cheddar's coming, Big T.
Yeah, I said I'm paying him $5,000.
That would be
He's
so
going back
funny.
to
Oh,
bed.
okay, he's coming
We're
to
gonna
get
get it
money.
there. Damn it
He
to me,
fucking
please.
throws a grenade.
Yeah, can we spread out?
I'm
or something,
moving,
please,
sorry.
guys?
We're missing nobody. Nobody else is still getting dressed or anything.
I think we only have 14 of
The
us.
Elven part? I don't know, man. Just the.
Okay.
Is that it?
Bones coming?
Is that it? What Dan said?
Probably not.
I don't see him here.
All right. Well, that's why Cross is my favorite.
Ross, lock it the fuck in.
I'm waiting for Bear. I need
Lock
Bear
the fuck
confirmation.
in. I'm sweating my dick off. Go for that W there, Cross.
Is that
Put
it?
your arms
Okay,
up.
I'm even
I gotta
lobotomized
prove.
version.
I gotta prove to you guys why I'm the
I'll
most
do the
W
lobotomized
hungry
version.
cop in the SDSO.
I knew it.
Exactly.
Lock the fuck in.
Oh, I think Salim just got here.
Guys,
Do you
can we
remember
line
the
up
one
on the
that
road
shoots
right
cops?
here? Just briefly, just line up like next to the green one over here.
Ezra, are you helping him change?
Line
Yeah,
up
I'm
like
helping
we're like
Salim.
for a picture, guys. Come on.
Alright, Selena's here.
Line up, line up.
We're gonna get grenaded.
100%.
It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it.
It'll be worth the picture. We'll just pick ourselves up.
That's great.
With the
great.
bike.
Go over and line up real quick.
We're gonna get destroyed by the locals.
It's okay. It's okay. Where's Toretti?
Come on up, guys. Hurry up.
Toretti, where are you?
Talking to Cheddar.
I'm just gonna take a picture of you guys.
Sorry, Nico was talking to me. They're trying to get their guys the bike.
Okay. Taking a
Wait, do
picture.
you want to ask Riv to see if he wants to take the picture?
Sure. I'll go ask Rue. Where is he? Hey, can you come take a picture of us, Riv?
You just talk.
All right, thank you.
Let's line up like on the side of the road.
Yeah, we could line up on the side.
Yeah,
on
by the gate?
station.
Yeah, right in front of the gate is fine.
This is the PD King's gate.
Alright, Salim's good. It's bike.
Sons of Gondor, of Rohan, my
we got
brothers,
Salim.
I
We
see
might
in
actually-
your
we're gonna
eyes the
win.
same fear that would take the heart of me. A day may come when the courage of
your
men
bike is like-
fails,
oh, hell
when
yeah.
we forsake our friends. Okay, it's a little, okay, I can do this. I don't know how it's gonna go.
Can we get one more bike? Grab another bike.
How many bikes are back there, Salim?
Just this one I'm getting.
Okay. We need another bike then.
I mean, if he,
Let me see if the
he wants,
extra
he
one's
can
still
use
across the
his.
road.
He can use his bike.
I got one.
He can just use the bike. Salim, just use your bike, and then.
Oh, yeah, this is damaged. Yeah. Okay, I'll use mine.
Yeah, Gunner. Oh, is
Sons
it
of
damaged?
Gondor,
Yeah.
of Rohan,
Let me find
my
another one
brothers.
Salim,
I
if
see
it's
in your
damaged,
eyes the
come out the
same
east across
fear
the
that would
road.
take
Right
the
in
heart
front.
of me.
Everyone's
A
lined
day
up.
may
There's a
come
motorcycle waiting on
when
you
the
there.
courage of
What about
men
this one?
fails,
I can't- oh, we're
when we
going off-road?
forsake our friends and break all
No,
the
you can
bonds of
use your one if you
fellowship.
want to.
But it
It-
is
I mean,
not
it's on
this
the safety.
day. An hour of wolves and shattered shield when the age of men comes crashing down. But it is not this day. This day we fight. By all that you hold dear on this good earth, I bid you, stands, men of the West and women.
Yeah!
Yeah, yeah.
Where the hell's Big T?
Getting Gunner dressed.
Phone guy.
Oh, Gunner's joining us?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Does he have a bike yet, or should I go look?
Wait until the HOA offers him 5K to go to sleep again. We'll see.
Sis is gonna call Gunner and be like, listen, 6K. 6K.
Does Gunner need a
We're
bike?
not even gonna start
Yes,
the
he
war
does.
For like a couple hours because the bidding's just gonna
It's
get
gonna
more
go
than what the betting
10K,
is.
Alright, I'm gonna go
15K,
run- look for
20K.
another one.
Bidding is gonna be more than
Fine
what
one.
the betting up.
I got one. Just give me a sec.
Whoever ends up
Sure.
winning is gonna make a
I'll
lot of
just go ahead
money
and
for
grab
either
the-
Gunner or
Get
Kenner. No, I'm not allowed.
I'm scuffed as fuck.
Damn it.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's ready. Watch it, man.
I'm sorry it's ready.
Break my bike before it starts.
Honestly, Ezra.
Huh?
Wait, that's Ezra?
Look. Yeah.
How'd you
mean,
know?
Tell by the
what?
voice.
No, I mean,
The
I
voice.
didn't
I
answer.
voice ID'd.
Huh?
I voice ID'd.
What?
Oh, what the?
Yeah,
All
I
right. I
voice
don't know
ID'd.
about this Ensley chicken.
I don't know about Toretti over there.
I voice ID'd, man.
You can be voice ID Toretti. I'll be brown man Toretti.
Did we get Gunner?
You did go to Brown.
Yeah, 969 pulling up with it now.
Fantastic.
Where's Gunner at?
The front door.
Hale had to take a quick nap.
Yeah, this 10 o'clock war is gonna start at 11:35.
Yeah, that'd be early for our standards.
Like always. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm sorry I was late. I got gunned the fuck down.
How dare you?
Yeah, maybe next time don't get gunned down.
Lock
I'm
it in.
sorry. It's just
Lock
I
it in,
get
Croc. Lock it the
every
fuck
fucking
in.
10
Lock it the
seconds.
fuck
I
in.
get fucking
Arms
ambushed and
up.
shot
Put
down.
your arms up.
Too dank.
Listen, guys. There's like, what, 14, 15 of us here, and only Cross got shot? Lock it in, buddy.
Lock
That's
it the
not
fuck
true.
in.
That's not
Lock it
true.
in, man.
Big deal, Cross.
got
You got
shot
shot
too.
once tonight, okay?
No, I didn't. I got
so
shot
sorry,
more than I
Rose.
think I got shot 3 times.
I got shot twice.
I don't remember what happened to me.
We
I
need
was
that
following
mic.
Cross, and that's all I remember.
All right. Hold on. Let me make sure he's ready.
Did you get it, Riv?
Did you tell Gunner to get on radio channel 9?
Am I waiting for everybody?
This is kind of as good as it's gonna get.
There's like an empty bike right in the middle over
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, that's Hale. Hale's bike.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Are we good?
Wait, no,
Just
hell.
waiting for Hale to wake back up.
There he is.
This is the last battle. Lock the fuck in.
Let's go.
With the last battle.
Gunner's on this channel, right?
Yeah, 10-4. Sorry, the HOA is trying to recruit me right now.
Ah,
Yo,
fuck
yo,
them.
yo.
You stay with us.
A deal's a deal, man.
You guys
5K's
called
a deal.
it. You guys called it.
5K.
Ready? Break out the pockets.
We just want
All
to
right, are
milk
we ready
today,
to
so
go?
we could. Really
Hold on, I'm just taking this picture real quick.
You got what?
We want to mill at the.
What's the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't answer.
Fuck off.
$5,000. Yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah, $10,000.
Arise, riders of Theoden. Spears will be shaken.
Tell 'em 100K,
Shields
tell 'em
will be
100K.
splintered.
Okay,
A
I
sword
guess
day,
they
a
said
red
if I stick
day.
around, they're paying me
Here,
100K.
the red sun rises. Ride now,
Spencer, I
ride
sent
now.
you the picture. How does that look?
Ride
You want another
to
angle or
ruin-
something?
I'll give you a
Oh,
burrito
it's
too.
unfair, says, you know.
That looks good. It's great, man.
Here.
Okay, good luck. I'll see you out there. I'm gonna be looking for you.
I'm sweetening the deal.
All right. I don't need any money. I don't want it.
No, grab it. It's a burrito.
Oh, I'll take a burrito. Okay, do we have coffees? Do we have our coffees? Do we have
What?
our armors?
Wait, do we need coffee?
Coffee.
I don't know.
Oh, I
Your
mean, we
coffee
just-
makes you bandage
If you get
faster.
kicked off, you're just
This is-
done, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna be
We
light
need some
speed
Southside
eye-facking.
straps up in this motherfucker.
East side.
We don't even got
Okay,
rings over here.
Because what's going to happen? We're going to get knocked off, and then we're going to be hurting, right? We got to min-max like the Southsiders. We all need our fucking coffee.
And we ain't that group, man. Look around.
Where do we get
Bollywood gang.
coffee even?
The
Oh wait,
majority
there's a
of us
coffee
just
place
talk.
over at the. Hold on. There's
right,
a
fuck
coffee
it,
place
whatever.
around the
High-tech
corner.
is so
I can
fast
get one.
anyway.
Oh, where's the coffee?
Connor, you gotta look around,
You want me
buddy.
to go check it?
If you look at these faces, 9/10 of them haven't shot a gun in a week.
That's good. I would rather not shoot my gun, to be 100% honest.
Well, it's lovely up here.
Yeah, this is where you want to be then.
It's pretty
The
nice.
weather is nice.
All right, let's roll.
Whoa, what a speech.
Whoa. Oh, that was fucking
Beautiful.
That was cool.
Absolutely beautiful.
You say I like to drive too?
I love to drive.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Who just knocked me off my
Someone
bike?
fell off the bike. That was very impressive.
Because someone just knocked me off.
Ooh, who did that? Hey, who did that? Are you okay?
I'm telling you.
Oh my god, look at their bikes.
Me? Did you knock me off the bike?
No.
I heard a scream that sounded.
We did vote
not-
for
I'm not
Rose
here.
twice
Where is
today.
I
everyone?
heard a scream that
Hey,
sounded.
keep an eye on her.
I heard a scream that sounded like
What's an accident?
I don't know what that voice was.
How do you kick again? It's Control X.
So just.
Hey, we spent a million or 100.
You gotta be going over like 10.
And then you just click to your left or right.
Oh, okay.
Click
We're
left,
all
right.
Gunner.
Yeah, it took me a bit.
I'm Gunner.
I'm Gunner.
I'm Gunner.
I'm Gunner.
I'm Dirty Dan.
Okay, just that guy's already done.
I can be. You can be Dirty
Hey,
Dan.
Hal, can you ping me?
Oh yeah, where's Hal?
1018. 1018. Not a minute, right now.
I mean, we'll be fine. What's the rules even? Do we shoot them?
No.
No.
Kicks only,
No?
unless
Where
they
are
start
you, Al?
shooting or start swinging
Oh,
stuff.
no batons? Oh,
No
shit.
batons.
Okay.
You're not in the south side, Hal.
Guys,
If I
guys,
fall- oh.
and everyone to listen right now. Everyone tap your radio if you're listening. Okay, good. Okay, listen. We are not swinging batons or shooting or swinging guns unless they do first. Just so we're kicking first and foremost. We're gonna be honorable. That's what Freddy wants.
I got spikes if needed.
Hey, listen. If they start cheating, fuck them up.
Okay. He's in a plane right now, is he? Okay, well, I hope not too.
I need Roy to have eyes on the sky.
All right.
Or,
Let me let everybody know what the
motherfucker.
deal is, and then
Yeah, they're inside of the hangar right now, which makes me feel like they're just gonna back up and we're gonna get.
How about we just go where they are,
Yeah.
and so they're trapped too. We all go
Fuck
down.
the
All right.
bro.
Here's the deal. We're gonna be doing.
Fuck 12.
Oh, sorry. We're gonna be doing batons.
Okay, batons, everybody.
I have a baton. How about a crowbar?
That works. That's fine. That's a little.
Oh,
easy.
crowbar time.
Well, I'm just saying, batons only knock you off. They don't knock you out on one hit.
Then you can get back up and actually, if that works, that's
okay. But what are they gonna use? That's
They're gonna use
equivalent
crowbars.
to that?
Get a crowbar from SDSO War. If you can.
There's also ammunition right there as well.
Yeah, no, fuck that. You take a crowbar because the batons are shit. If they hit us, we're gonna go down, and they're not.
Yeah, I'm back. Where's everyone?
Airfield.
Get a crowbar.
Okay.
Everybody get a crowbar. Go to the ammunition and get a crowbar. Come back ASAP. We'll get one out of the locker. You don't have one.
Oh, Fucker's SDSO war.
Only one left in there.
So just go buy them. It's like $150 at ammunition.
Go buy one real quick. And line up along this light over here. Have a crowbar come line up off this light, and then I'm pretty sure what we'll do is we'll call Sizz, and then that'll be our go. Listen,
around.
no cowards. No cowards. Everybody go straight through.
Tonight.
This is gonna be like the Game of Thrones shit, you know?
Fucking terrible.
Tonight we dine in
Jon
Jon
Snow standing by himself, then all of a sudden the army comes up behind.
Oh my god, I need another speech. Who's got that transcribed? Who's got the Jon Snow
Careful,
speech?
friendly fire, guys.
Spacing.
Remember, we're the ones in the HOA cut.
We're all to ready.
Battle the bastards, see.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Shereticus.
Yeah, I think he does a speech before the wilding battle.
One of these things are not like the other.
What are you talking about, Ezra?
Ready? Do you want me to dress like you
ready.
and just run?
What was that, Gunner?
Ow! Are you sure you don't want me to dress like you and just run?
Spacing, guys.
Stop playing around,
Please
man.
don't swing and hit each other. My god.
Who the fuck did that?
Oh, thank you.
I said it was nice.
Spacing, guys.
Jesus Christ. This guy up, please, hurry.
Does anyone have the
Is everybody here? Is everybody here now?
Yeah, everyone's
I'm running staggered
All
from
right,
y'all.
I'm texting him saying we're good.
So, wait, there's a little space
lock
in
the fuck in.
between.
Yo, shut.
You can stagger your spacing.
I texted him go.
Hold!
Are we going?
Hold!
Hold!
Old!
Hold!
Hey, get the Smurfs.
Here they come!
Let's fucking Kermit.
Go!
Go! Charge!
Go back! Guy!
Oh my god.
Ah!
Gotta get fucking Kermit.
Why hit one bad? One's down.
Where are you, son
Oh,
of
we
a
got
bitch?
Julio.
I'm going Kermit.
Yeah!
Friendly fire.
The bike is gone. I don't know where it is.
Oh, God.
I need protection.
Where are you?
Orange jacket,
I got
orange jacket,
Kermit,
orange
I
jacket.
got
Orange jacket by
Kermit.
the rock. Orange jacket by the rocket. Orange jacket by the rock, going west.
Oh my God! Are you okay?
Get him.
My God, one got taken out.
That
Someone's got
tripod is
taken out.
impossible.
Most of us are up still.
Very hard for the
Smoke
lowrider.
and fucking roll, Joey Toes. Yeah.
My bike is out.
Yeah, get some.
Tanner.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, purple bike, target purple bike.
Look at Nico.
The plane! There's a plane! There's a plane!
Targeting that fucking Tron bike.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. They're coming.
Another one. Street.
You guys never paid hell.
One bad, hit one bad. I think I got Lilith.
Getting out of
the way. Ooh! I'm being targeted. I'm being targeted.
I commandeered a bike. Bike's still up. Purple bike's still up.
Oh, Kermie's still going. I'm going for him.
God, Nick's down. Oh, no, he's still going. He's still going.
Oh, he's gonna hurt me. Misses. Thank God he missed.
Oh no! I am.
Jacket's gone to me. He's by the rock.
Yeah! Three
He's
down,
going for
three
me.
down.
He's in the middle airstrip. Middle airstrip. Just gets his. I'm getting swarmed.
He's out over here in the middle of this field. He's out.
Go for him. Go for him. Go for him. He's by the rock. He's by the rock. Andy's protecting him. Andy's protecting him.
I
Go,
got
go, go.
him.
Please don't be broken.
Tron bike's
got
coming up
him.
on you.
This is stuck on this fucking rock.
Yeah. Three down. We gotta identify targets here.
On the rock?
They're still on the rock. Yeah, they're still on the rock. Nope, nope.
Got one. Smoked another. Four down. Don't fuck with the real one. Tron bike is in my sights.
Hello.
Oh shit, I'm out. I'm out. I need to get on the rocks. I need to get on the rocks. I need to get on the rocks. I need a pickup. I need a pickup or so savior bad.
Where you at?
On the rocks, right where Sis is.
Couldn't
Right
take,
where Sis
couldn't
is.
take.
I'm on the rocks.
Tron bike's in for me.
Maybe I can fake it. Maybe I can fake it and repair.
I'm gonna come in for you.
That Tron bike is aiming for me here.
You can't.
Alright, I'm gonna try to repair.
Okay, I'm here. Oh.
I think I got Joey down. She got. Oh, I got rid of.
Ooh!
Alright,
Look at this
trying
guy's
to
back
sneak a
up.
repair.
Fuck. How's he up again?
Who's still up? Who's still up?
I'm still up. I see Joey up. I knocked his ass out for sure, though.
Alright, that's like 4.
These guys aren't staying down. I see
Yeah.
fucking Kermie up again.
I don't think they're staying down, man. I don't know. I've hit 3. Alright, I'm back in action. No.
I did see one do the revive animation. I'm not sure what happens there.
My bike's broken. I desperately need a pickup. I got Lilith and Bison on me, or fucking, what's his name? Kermie.
Oh, it's broken again. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Why'd you hit me? Huh? Huh? Get back here, motherfucker! Get back here!
I'm the real
Rolling
Toretti,
up.
by the way. I'm Toretti.
Okay, who's next?
Get down here.
Fuck no, I'm not going down there.
Oh no! You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Kill the last man.
You motherfucker! What's going Toretti? Oh, it's not Toretti. What the fuck?
Oh, that's 6.
You cheating Yes, there's another one on the
Again.
Any SDSO
Come on,
up?
keep getting it.
Hello. Am I the only one?
No, I'm fighting on a rock over here. There's like 6. No, the crowbars are just knocking them down on their butt. How many was that? 7 in the end?
Win it all for everyone.
My helmet on in death.
SDSO check.
No, me. These motherfuckers are not staying down when they go down for some
Last
reason.
call, SDSO
I think
check.
the problem is they're using guns to melee with. And the guns will actually down you, but the crowbars don't down you.
That's... Oh, you're up? Oh, okay.
Yeah, for the 6th time.
Let's go! Let's go!
I'm pretty sure they helped them. I watched people help themselves up multiple times.
Yo, I kicked the 4, and all 4 went back on the fucking bikes.
No, I literally watched his as I'm back up as he drove by me.
I literally whacked off Kermit twice.
Do not whack off Kermit,
they were all
you
getting
fucking
themselves
freak.
off.
You fucking freak.
Guys, pick yourselves up.
So, Daniel, since they did too?
It's over.
I'll start picking up the HOA up.
Are we helping the HOA up or?
Going up.
Yeah, help everyone up.
Besides Kermit. I knocked that motherfucker out.
Yeah, except for
Oh shit, I took Kermit up. I'm sorry guys. Get him back, get him back down, get him back down, nice.
Yeah, we should put him back down.
No, don't, because it's gonna turn into another
Where's
swinging
Chris?
thing.
Where's Chris? You
Chris,
find
where you
him?
at?
Wait, I think it just helped Hal.
Oh.
Yeah, Hal
Oh no,
flew a plane
no
into
surprise
the
Hal
plane.
was here again.
I have a shot on him?
Did he throw? Did he actually fly a plane? Where is he?
Yeah, there's a crash plane on the runway here.
Someone flew a plane into it. They didn't hear. They were wearing a black top and gray pants. I saw them land by with a parachute.
Probably Hal.
Oh my god.
I think that's number 1.
If you're not up, let us know. It's like 3 on 1 there or some shit.
Or just pick yourself up.
Yeah, that too.
Do it.
I'm just dabbing, man. What the hell? What are you
Yeah.
aiming a gun at me for? I'm just dabbing.
I'm the haters. He almost got on.
Oh, that's what I knew. That's what these motherfuckers were doing. 100%. These motherfuckers are
They were
swinging
using
guns
guns. Yeah.
instead of crowbars.
Yeah.
So we knock
How
them
did I know
down.
that?
They knock us out.
Somebody
Yeah,
had a
how'd
stock
you
gun.
realize that?
Yeah.
Probably because they said to use crowbars.
I'm Toretti.
Yeah. You're not Toretti.
They're all tready. What do you mean?
Where we meeting at? Meet at the. We're started. Yeah, we started.
At the airfield.
Yeah, back
Bikes
at the
blow up,
start.
so he advises that.
Well, I don't know if they knew. I don't know if they knew.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
they would
true.
know.
I
What the fuck
knocked
am
him
I talking
out.
about? Of course they
He's
know.
one hit.
Yeah, I knocked Tanner out like 3 times.
Real nice, real nice.
Yeah, we're allowed to get back up after you're knocked out.
Yeah, you are if you're unconscious. Okay, here's the thing, right? They're swinging fucking shotguns and fucking handguns off their bike, which means if you get hit with a fucking handgun or a shotgun, you get knocked out. Like you need a medic. But if you get hit with a crowbar,
I tried to put him on my bike, but it won't.
Yeah, I think we won.
He's behind you guys.
I'm
By the
pretty
bike
sure
over
we
there.
did also.
No, when I got knocked. I got knocked. I got down.
That's what I'm saying.
I got
Yeah,
down
because they
as
were
well.
swinging fucking
Speak
scorpions.
again. Speak again.
What?
Yeah, fucking Kermit.
Well, I knocked you guys out 3 times.
We were hitting them with the crowbars, and they were just getting knocked unconscious. I was getting hit. I
Really?
got hit and just was dead.
This is like the first victim, I think.
No, I wasn't.
Well, you got back up.
Yeah, I don't know. I knocked out 4.
I got up,
and
and
then I
then
took Kermit out
Luis
twice.
They were literally like
blown up.
3 of them left, and then a minute later, all of them were back. Literally all of them.
Hey, the 2 time was
In front of
on
you.
the town. I was watching.
It's alright, it's alright, but it's alright. Yeah.
Who was it that was shouting my name
It's
after I
Toretti's
tried to
vest.
kick them?
Toretti said it was his vest.
It is his vest. It's got his name on it.
It just says he's
Like these guys can't even read
Where's
over there.
Hal?
Can't help for terrorism at this
Where
point.
is he?
Let's just send him up.
He ran away.
Are we getting him terrorism?
He ran. How does he plane and blow up things and he survives?
Oh,
He parachuted. I saw
Julio
him
just
parachute.
Julio
No, he was
just
down.
said
He was
in
definitely
the
down.
plane. Oh.
Oh, where's he at? He's going to jail for terrorism.
Hal's getting booked.
Yo, this
Hal's
car is
getting
hard.
booked, man. Where's Hal?
Where's Hal? Where's Hal? Where's Hal? Where's Hal? Tell me where Hal is.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Run!
Oh, I'm okay.
Fucking
Alright, guys, I'm alright.
Nikes for sure.
I'm okay.
Oh my god.
I'm okay. I'm leaking.
Looks so good.
I didn't even.
I didn't feel
no,
nothing. I got him.
No! Oh, this one we
fucking up.
need. Oh my god. No.
All the time.
Sorry, what the fuck?
Oh my
God.
Oh my god.
Hold on, I got you.
Murder me.
There you go.
Oh my god, please.
I got you.
Oh my
Still
god,
trying to
can
make
you please
this
get
round.
your fucking bike
Hey,
repaired?
that
Fuck off.
explosion was Michael Ron, by the way. That was Michael Ron.
Michael Ron, okay.
Oh my god, please. I'm still trying to be on the ground. Just pick me up.
Can't do that again.
Skipping.
What happened? I thought you were gonna smurf on us.
Oh my god.
I saw you go down
Please.
first like 5 times.
Survive immediately.
I smoked his ass.
Get me up. Oh my god, he's doing it again. Michael Ron's back at it again.
Please, can he please just
I don't have
repair
a
the
bike.
fucking bike?
Who is? Where is he?
Oh my god.
I have to repair this
Motherfucker.
car now.
Stop.
For me.
I'm gonna
You
actually
run?
lose it.
You don't like
I
take
got it. I
slow.
got it. I'll do
Get on
better
the bike.
jumping.
We're driving away.
I got it.
I'm losing my shit. He's tried to repair this
Oh,
bike like 6
no.
times and people keep hitting
Well, you
it.
just shotgun Toretti.
Alright,
Of course he's gonna
Kermit,
get
face
knocked out.
behind, face behind you.
Of course he's gonna get knocked out
Kermit, you're
now.
going to jail
It
for
was
killing
rubber
Toretti.
bullets.
Is it the Smurf?
Oh wait, it was Rubber
Rib,
Bullets.
where are you?
Wait, does Toretti know?
I'm in the middle of everybody. I see a Smurf here.
Oh my god, please just pick me up. Thank you.
Yeah, I took care of the smurf.
I don't think it was.
I need Rib over here right now.
This thing
Where's over here?
Where is Chris?
Another Toretti, I see you.
Yeah.
Where's Toretti?
He's not breathing. He's over by the ambo. He's not breathing.
This is like the 3rd time this week.
Second time today.
Kermit,
You may
it's
want to
looking
detain
like it was real
Kermit.
bullets.
No, it's gotta be.
Well, it looks like. I'm just telling you what it looks like. So
It's
I'm gonna
rubber,
need you to.
It's rubber, man.
Face behind your.
Bro, this is weird. This is an event, man.
I mean, what?
You can't do that,
Oh
man.
my god.
You can't arrest me during an event.
Wait, can I arrest Kermit or is it an event?
Event
Yeah,
this.
Depends if I'm
You can't arrest me during an event, man. This is weird.
This is a bad.
Hang on, I got an idea. I saw Bisonelli. I'll just call him. I'll ask him.
Yeah,
Please
we
don't
need-
tackle
we need
cops. It's
Bisons.
unfair and
Where
rude.
is- Oh, I don't have his number.
yeah. Oh yeah, you guys can't tackle him.
It's like taunting.
Yeah, it is. It's Don. Ow! I can't do anything about this.
You could. Oh, there it goes. Don't worry.
Oh, well, yeah. I guess there was something I could do about it.
Hopefully I don't get strike points for this. You're gonna order justice on him, damn. I'm sorry.
How many did I knock out there? 7? I think the final count was 7 before I got off the bike. And then off the bike, I got another like 4 on the rock. 6 at least. At least 7.
Okay. Put out a warrant for Carmi, because he's leaving.
Let's be honest for a second. We know fucking Toretti was going to the ICU if the wind started blowing a little hard.
Well, he was walking. A meteor hit us, and he was fine.
You needed someone to be to blame.
Ran me over.
Looks like Toretti was
Can't blame
shot.
him,
Just pulled a
Peter?
bullet
Yeah,
out of him.
Yeah, Kermie shot him with rubber slugs, apparently.
That was not a rubber slug gun.
Well, tell him. I don't know.
It was a real bullet.
That's fine.
Well, you won't find out till
All right.
Monday when Turdy wakes up.
20,000 a week.
All right. 20,000 a week.
What? How did you say okay to that?
You said okay.
There's witnesses.
I mean, that's average, honestly. Little kid has a lot of Fortnite skins he likes to buy.
Attorney has to pay for his asset fees.
All right, we'll think. We'll go over.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, he's back up.
Oh,
Ready.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, never mind. He's coming back.
I'm back with Riv.
Okay, come on back. We're here on the airfield.
I negotiated 20K a week for your as your attorney.
20,000 for what?
He's paying us 20,000.
He's paying us 20,000 for
Oh, okay.
custody
Yeah.
of Kev.
Yeah, I am a millionaire now.
He gets them on the
You only
weekdays.
get them on weekdays.
Hey, Attorney's not happy
What do
with
you mean I only
20K.
get him
He
on
might
the
ask for
weekends?
25.
You only have
I
him
would
on
agree to this quick before he gets here.
On weekdays?
He sounds like he wants 30. He's
Weekdays or
upset.
weekends?
No.
He's yelling.
Weekends. You get weekends.
Yeah, I would
You
just
get
take the
weekends.
20K
Well,
before he gets here,
negotiate
honestly.
with them, Turdy. Jeez.
You're a fun dad with him.
You get to be the
What
cool
is he
dad.
doing?
That's better.
He's
honestly.
shooting
You should
people
take that.
right now. What is he
He's
doing?
mad, man. He says 20K's lowball. You guys owe 50.
What do you mean low ball? It's 4-1
I would
right
just take
now.
I would just take the 20 if I were you guys. Just take the 20.
I should go down to 10.
I don't. Oh man, that's not gonna look good for you guys. He's mad.
Look,
Reddy's mad
sis.
about that 20. He wants 50.
mad.
I'm a millionaire now. 20,000 is nothing. I'm a millionaire now.
Are you?
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
so then what are our
Check
terms
my
then,
bank
huh?
account.
Check my
She
bank
can't.
account.
She's a cop.
Okay.
Well, it's probably like 20 million.
Is that a real
How is
number?
that possible?
Wait, how much is it? Hold up, how much is it?
Hold on, can I see?
7.2.
What the fuck?
Okay.
You just bought a $9 million car.
Huh?
Okay.
Marry me?
Lexi, pay me, please.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I'll give you your million. Don't worry. What the?
What do you want? You want?
That's right.
I can only have them on weekends or weekdays.
I get weekdays.
You
Why
get
don't you guys do
weekdays.
every other week?
Why is he
Easy.
facing River?
How about we split the week then? Someone take Monday, Tuesdays, half day
Oh,
Wednesday,
I think
Thursday,
I'm
Friday, the
server
other one.
crash.
Oh, we might be dead.
Yeah, it's not good.
And split the
Yeah.
weekends?
We might be
So
dead.
every other
What do you
weekend
mean?
too?
Go. They probably just do the average amount of crime with a little bit of grinding. It's not that hard to make that much money these days. 7 million is probably average. I mean, obviously for us, it's astounding for cops. But as cop characters, it's like, holy shit, what the fuck? Because, you know, after like a year and 9 months, I've got like 300K. I own 3 cars or something. But like 7 mil is not very high, all things in. Shelly. Well, Shelly's an extreme example because she literally owns a whitelist business. And she has a lot of money from that. I think the average crim, a good way to check that is like look at the average BBMC member or like loss member, or look at the average gang member. That's a better representative of the entire server. As like a whole, you know, versus just like 7 mil's not that high. I personal experience, 7 mil is pretty middle of the road. Yeah, but Jaeger also is a special case of grinding like crazy and having access to a couple whitelists. I think I would say like 10 million would be like when you start to get high. The thing is, you got to remember. I think the thing about her, in particular, is that she just bought a $9 million car, so she didn't actually have 7 mil. She actually had, 15 mil or 16 mil rather. So that would be that's pretty high. I guess I'm talking about like people that play every day. That is not that high. She is involved in the material whitelist. I know the details of it, but she doesn't get that much money from it versus other businesses. Imagine how much CG have. Yeah, I think CG actually has a lot of their money tied up in their businesses. Like all their money's in their business accounts. Like they individually probably only have like 7 or 8 mil individually, but they have access through their business accounts and group funds to like probably a couple 100 mil between the group of them. If I had to guess. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. $17 million car, yeah. I don't know. I guess 7 million might be a tad high. I don't. I've seen a lot of people with that amount of money. Like I know some guy plays roulette all day from GG and has a couple $1 million. The problem is that those those really expensive cars are only that expensive because they can make that amount of money in that time frame. It doesn't actually do anything for the economy because then they just make that money back in a relatively short time span. The problem is how much money the whitelist and the job grinding can give you. It's like someone buying a $29 million car or a $17 million car or a $9 million car doesn't necessarily help the economy that much because it proves they have access to tens of millions of dollars, right? The problem is the tens of millions of dollars, not the anything else. So. They're all gone? They're going back to the station. I missed it. Yeah, I think repairs on expensive cars should be more as well, so people are less inclined to use it crazily. But I mean, obviously, if that were the if that were the balance idea, then we'd be in a different situation entirely to begin with. I mean, they absolutely could code something like that in, because repairs are done by code or by class, right? So the class of the vehicle. Tell you, that's the fair. Bye.
Hilarious for us. That's all that matters.
Cool car, man. Cool car.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Looks like it's in good shape.
Yup.
I just hung up on them instantly. I'm such a moron.
Hey, do you want to wait until Monday to talk, or do you want to talk now before we all go to sleep?
We can talk.
Okay.
What was the resolution?
I have no idea. I don't know. I think joint custody.
Oh, did we get the 20K a week or?
Yeah, I think we get a 20K a week, and then joint pizza or joint family days on Wednesdays, so the HOA can come to the meetings on Wednesdays.
Okay, on Wednesdays.
Yeah, on Wednesdays, and then every other weekend.
All right, so what's up?
Can we go inside and talk?
10-foot tall, man. They were giants and had big fists, and they didn't look anything like the Lost guys that hang out front.
All right.
40 of them, Coop. I shit you not.
We shouldn't have
So
used crowbars.
many.
I should have just used my gun.
I know.
Yeah, we should have used our guns, swung our guns. Forgot about that.
Yeah, I didn't know if we were allowed to get back up after you got like knocked out.
We should have, because apparently, like, all of them did.
Okay, this is a serious thing.
I'm glad we're in our
I'm not
serious
really.
outfits.
Technically,
Yeah,
I'm still
we are
up,
very serious outfits here.
so we win.
There, I have no HOA stuff on. This is me being completely honest. I don't know if you heard everything that, like, all the words Ripley had said, because I know you were in and out of the office a couple weeks ago. That has demotivated me, and I brought it up to Treddy, but I asked him not to step in because if he does anything, it'll come across as not him as a sheriff, but him as my boyfriend, and I don't want that. The things that Ripley said to me have actually affected me a lot more than I thought they would, to the point where anything little, including the event stuff, has gotten to me. It's just like a dogpiling thing, because it'd be one thing if someone shit on me for being a dog shit cop who actually needed to work on things, but the things that he said were all lies and not, I mean, it was just nothing but not truth, if that makes sense. And it's gotten to me a lot more than I thought it would.
Okay.
To the point where I don't want to be on duty.
Let me black out real quick.
When you say
Huh?
the event stuff, what do you mean?
I'm talking about just anything little. So starting a couple weeks ago with Ripley, he went off on me in the office. Did you hear everything that he had said or no?
No, I wasn't even. I think I was in there for like 10 seconds.
Okay, so he went off on me about how. Okay, I'm just gonna preface this by saying I don't think I've actually initiated a felony stop either by myself or with a cadet since like April or May. Like it's been a long ass time, and let's be honest, criminals don't stay at felony stops. It's very rare.
I agree.
You can talk to Pike and see what he says because he was there the whole time, but he compared me to Pike that I wouldn't be compared to him. I was a dog shit cop.
He said that you and Pike are dog shit cops, or that you weren't as good as Pike.
I could never be as good as Pike or compared to Pike. He couldn't trust me to defend myself or a canine. He went off about how he doesn't think he could trust me as a competent officer to even be a part of the program. He knows I care about animals, but not in the capacity to help them. He said I let criminals walk all over me, and I let everyone walk all over me. Just kind of going around the same circles of those same premises of just shitting on me and my police work. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not the best. I'm not the same as like people who've been on the force forever, but I'm not a dog shit officer. I know this, but it's very hard to kind of move past it, if that makes sense, because I've done so much. I probably fucked up by expressing my feelings to Treddy about it, just because again, he knows how I feel with him stepping in for this type of stuff because I don't want him to. And I thought
I
it was
understand because you don't want it to come off like boyfriends versus superior stepping in when someone did something wrong. So you said Pike was in the room, or you just mentioned
Pike was in the room with us, next to us, as he was comparing us. Malton was in the room. Svensson, I wouldn't really put Malton at fault here because he was there trying to kind of be a second opinion and to have someone in the room for it.
How did the conversation come up? Like, what was the?
So
you talking about canine, I assume. Like, what was the?
So basically, giving the back information to leading up to this. I originally talked to Ripley back in like August about becoming part of Canine because as a part of the Canine program on the vet side of things, since before the program was officially released, I told him and I made a promise before I officially got hired that I would never be a vet and a canine handler, because I think it would be unfair because my opinion was valued on the same level as Ripley to Ripley. So I made suggestions for people to be brought in, and he took them to heart. There's quite a few canine handlers who are a part of the program because I recommended them as both a cadet and as a vet. Like more so on the vet side. So when we officially dissolved the canine program for the vet side of things in end of June, I took like a month to kind of just reevaluate myself, see if that was something I wanted to go and be a part of again, like on the PD side of things, you know, because I'd put a lot of work into it. So I brought it up to him and I was like, you know, is there any way I could be a part of, you know, instead of waiting on a wait list, because I have put a lot more time in than other people, possibly being a part of just the SDSO dog. And I'm this isn't me trying to shit on Kaminsky, but I recommended him and he hasn't done anything with it. Like nothing to shit on Silas, but Silas hasn't done anything with it. And this is something that I've been a part of. And Ripley said, well, we have a different system now. It's not just certain department dogs. So you need to talk to Dan. Dan put me on the list. He said I would be the very back end of the list because shift 1 is overly filled. I kind of pleaded my case a little. I was like, hey, Dan, is there something we could do? Because like I have put more work than anyone in the waiting line. And I'm not trying to say it to be cocky or full of myself, but it's the truth. I'm also not completely shift 1. I am like shift 1 going into 2. Good night. So it's unfair to say, oh, shift 1 is full, but like I'm gonna be honest, anytime people ask for canine's never fucking available. No one's ever on canine. And so when I talked to Dan, he was like, yeah, I mean, it's probably going to be a long time before you even get it because we're overly full and we have too many active handlers. And I was like, so there's no way that I could possibly be moved up ahead of people. Like I hate the special treatment stuff, but I do feel like this is an exception considering I have already been a part of it since what, March of last year? Like that's a long time, right? And he said no, and I was like, okay. I thought about it for a day. That was kind of around the end of our bickering back and forth. So I was already kind of having a difficult time, and then I went and talked to Treddy, and I was like, I think I'm just going to, you know, step away from it. And he said that he would speak on my behalf, but I told him not to. I told him I didn't want him to jump into it because, again, the whole point of people won't see it as him coming to someone as the sheriff and not as my boyfriend. That's not how they're going to look at it. And I understand that. And I know that that's one of the things that I have to deal with. So I went to Dan the next day and I said, never mind, just take me off the list. Because I'm going to be honest, it kind of demotivated me when I was already, if you want to think about it, I've been waiting on the list since I joined PD. Because I told them as soon as I stopped that I would go and probably try for canine. But I would never be on both sides of it, like with actually being a handler and being a vet. So bothered me for a bit, but I was like, you know, I'm just going to kind of wait. And so then I went and talked to Martel. Martel was like, hey, Ripley did the same thing to me. Go and talk to him. And then that's what led to this conversation. So I tried to be all lighthearted. I brought up like points of like how we've worked together, et cetera, et cetera. And I said, I'm not trying to shit on anyone and say that they don't deserve it more than me. I said, but you know, Ripley, I'm going to be blunt with you. I do feel like I do deserve it more than anyone who could possibly be waiting for shift 1 due to the amount of work that I have put into the program. And that's when he said, well, I'm not going to be rude to you or trying to offend you, and then just started shitting on my police work for a solid 10 minutes.
How did it conclude? What was said when you left or he left or whatever?
I mean, I can't really say if you'll get it or if you'll be ready for it or if it's even something that you'll, you know, get, you know, maybe in a week or, you know, long time from, I don't know, because I don't know how your police work is. And it left me not wanting to be a part of any sub-department at all. Not trying to go for any certs. And that is why the next day I requested to be demoted.
Well,
I know it was kind of a lot. This is why I didn't want to do it over the phone earlier.
Yeah, I can understand that. You know, it's better to be there so there's no distractions. So there's two ways to go about this, the way I see it. There's the it's difficult because there really are two ways to go about this. If you think the situation with Ripley is somewhat redeemable, and you think that what has been said can be forgiven, then that's option one, and we go option one, right? If you don't think you can ever work with Ripley again, and you're offended by what he said, rightfully so, and you wouldn't want to be a part of it whatsoever, that's option two, right? And just let me get through both options before you make up your minds about what you think is the right thing or the wrong thing or what you want to do. But the way I see it, in situations like this, there are things that you can do to... It's difficult, right? Because on one hand, my tendency is to stick with the unit leader or the superior officer, because I think that, you know, we're a police department, and I have a lot of issues with people getting walked over as sergeants and people complaining and going above their head and whatnot. Usually those are unjustified. You know, usually the sergeant or the person in question in charge of the unit is being reasonable. In this case, not so much, you know. So it's difficult, right? Because I don't think he was being reasonable tearing into you like that. However, at the end of the day, he is in charge of the unit with Dan or whatever he set up, or Luca or whoever. I don't really necessarily agree with the way he's running it and what he's done and the way he treated you. I definitely don't agree with that. But it is his unit, and I think there has to be certain understanding that if he wants to run this into the grounds, that's kind of his he can do that until High Command steps in and takes it from him, right? Yeah, I mean, like, essentially, High Commands would have to step in and take it from him to get him to stop doing that, and that would be very drastic. It's, you know, it's excessive, I think. Hopefully there's a way to correctively, you know, there's a way to navigate this without that happening. I don't think needs to happen. So
I don't think that's either. Sorry.
So option one would be to somehow brush this off, and I'm not saying that's reasonable. I'm not saying you should. I think your feelings are valid for feeling like he teared into you for no reason, and the way that he talked to you was unreasonable. But I'm just presenting the options as they are, right? I'm not making a judgment on what you should do. I'm giving you the options, right? Option one is to brush this aside, do your best to find Ripley when he's on duty, and make a point of asking to ride with him, and doing your best to prove that he's full of shit and that he's wrong, and making an effort to ride with the other canine handlers and ask them questions. And like, you know, Luca is a friend of mine. I've known him for 7 or 8 years. I can vouch for him. He's a bit harsh. He's very blunt.
No, I know. Oh, no, Luca and I get along great.
But Luca's an experienced canine handler. He'd be someone who would be in your corner if you were able to ride with him and prove yourself to him. I don't know Dan that well, and everyone likes to shit on Dan. But at the end of the day, Dan does take K9 pretty seriously. And when he's dealing with K9, I do value his opinion. So, you know, that's option one, is to ride with K9 people, make an effort, don't let Ripley get to you, and just prove him wrong, right? That's option one. I'm not saying, again, that you should do that, or that you should, you know, just brush this off, because you know, what he said is fucked up. Option two is take this to High Commands and make a formal complaint, you know, with the rest of High Commands, and talk about how Ripley's leading this unit, how it's not right. But the problem is, if I'm being practical for a minute, if I go and reprimand Ripley for this, you know, I don't want to say reprisal. I don't want to say revenge. I don't want to say retaliation, because obviously that would be something that gets the K9 ripped away from him, like, super fast, right? If I were to go confront Ripley about the way he treated you, and he was to do it again to you, or he was to do something else, or he was to, like, attack you or whatever, right? Then he would absolutely be demoted and he would lose K9 forever. That's the kind of shit that would be way too far for anyone. However,
I'm gonna be honest, that's not something I would want to do at all.
Right, and I totally agree. But the thing is, hopefully he wouldn't do any of that. But the thing is, if it wasn't me, whether it's Toretti, whether it's Bass, whether it's Cred, or whether it's Anita, you know, whoever it be from Commands or High Commands, if we go talk to Ripley, he's gonna know who it's coming from, and that's going to taint his opinion of you further than it already is, and it's probably gonna lock you out of K9 even worse. There's a potential we could force you into K9, but it's always going to be a tense...
With the way that he treated me, I have no desire to be a part of K9.
Okay. If you don't want to be part of K9, that's fine. I completely understand why you wouldn't want to after all that. However, I'm just trying to be realistic.
I know you're throwing the...
I'm trying to be realistic that if I confront Ripley and talk to him, it's he's never going to believe that I'm doing it of my own free will and that I'm not doing it, because you asked me to. He's going to know that there was a complaint made. And he's probably, I don't think Ripley's the kind of guy to hold grudges that long. I've known Ripley for a long time. And I have to say, what you told me and what I've heard him say, and I'm not saying that, like, to be clear, I'm not saying I question what you said, because I've heard this from Malton. I've heard this from Freddie. I've heard other people echo what you said. And it's like, so I'm trying my best to be precise with words, because I know this is a delicate situation. From what I know about what happens, and I'm not questioning what you said, because I believe what you said, because I've heard it from other people too, it is very uncharacteristic of Ripley. I've never heard Ripley tear into someone quite like he tore into you. I really don't understand why he did that. Maybe he was having a rough day. Maybe he's having a rough week. Maybe something happened at home. I don't really know, but that's not the Ripley that I've known. And it's completely possible that because because I'm me, no one talks to me that way, and that's that. And people talk shit about other people all the time, right? It's completely possible that, like, I remember reading this, I remember looking at this, like, comic once, and it's like two owls talking to each other, and they were like, man, why do people hate Mr. Falcon so much? Mr. Falcon seems like a nice guy. He's never attacked me at all. And meanwhile, this snake is like, what the fuck, because it's obviously, a falcon isn't going to attack another pair of owls, right?
Yeah.
But he is going to attack the snake, right? So it's possible that I just don't perceive Ripley talking to people like this because I'm not a target of his or something, right? Maybe he's always been like this.
See, adding on to it, like, I mean, I've worked with Ripley since, again, like, the beginning of the K9 program. We've worked really close together, like, really close. And I have never heard him talk to anyone like that. Him and I have always been on good standings, which is why, I mean, it threw me off. I did not think in a million years that he would talk to me the way that he did.
Yeah, it seems
that's why I think that's why it's hit me so hard. Like, I know that he's not about,
because it's not just some piece of shit who you know to be a piece of shit. It's someone you thought was okay.
Someone who I respect and someone who I thought I was friends with, or at least, good terms with. I'm not trying to say we were best friends or anything, but
you had a working relationship who's been kind to you. Yeah. Okay. Well, so I guess that changes things a little bit. If you have no interest in K9 anymore, do you think that's going to be? I mean, I guess it's hard to say with certainty. But is that like a forever or for a few months until you cool off?
I'm going to be honest with how I am. I get really upset about things, and I usually brush it off within a couple days, and I'm fine. This has been one of those things where I haven't been able to brush it off for a couple weeks. I really haven't been on duty because of it. Because it's just, I get on duty and then one little thing someone says and it gets to me and I go off duty. Pred shits on my rank saying I slept my way to my rank. Yes, senior. Ooh, slept my way to senior. And those
well, if
things
anything,
get to
being Freddy's girlfriend has held you back. So.
Oh no, I agree. Yeah. It has definitely held me back because
he's concerned about how it looks.
Exactly. I know that he looks at those things the same way that I look at those things. And to be honest, I could give a shit less about what rank I am.
Right.
I'd put the same work in as a deputy as I would a senior, as I would a corporal, as I would, it's not going to change.
Mm-hmm.
But like Pred stuff usually wouldn't bother me like that. And that got to me. Everyone jumping on me about how I'm not giving them enough money for their bonuses got to me. Silas taking over my event and doing it the day before got to me. Like things that I usually can brush off pretty damn well has affected me a lot more. And I think like my end goal isn't wanting you guys to try and strike him or get him in trouble or anything like that. It's just more of, I guess, trying to figure out why I deserve to be talked that way.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've been on duty with you a fair amount, and I've never had an issue with the way you police or what you do. I assume no news is good news in that regard too. The fact that so many people have seen you and I think I did your solo eval like almost a year ago at this point. If I had a problem, I would have said something back then. No, I think I just went on
I think you just took me on an FTO session.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. If I had a problem, I would have said something, especially because I didn't have any personal relationship with you or Toretti, You didn't know Toretti at the time. I would have said something if I had a problem with the way you were policing. So,
No, you just.
I don't know why.
You just were really quiet. Trust me, I remember that FTO session really well.
We did the graffiti thing. I remember.
Yeah, it was the graffiti thing.
I mean, I can read.
And that was my very first. That was my very first bench trial I ever did. Also, and you kind of just threw me in the deep end.
Oh, it's done sometimes.
Yeah. I still have the same shovel I, brought on patrol that day. I like digging holes. But I mean, part of me coming to you is more of Truddy has told me to just take some time and just kind of take the time I need to myself until I feel better. But it's bothered. Like Cooper knows what's going on, and I've talked a little bit more in detail. But I wanted to talk to someone who would be a lot more unbiased, I guess, to see exactly. Because I'm at a loss for words. I don't know where to really, if this makes sense, go from here because it has bothered me and affected me this much. And I don't know, like, I don't want to talk to Ripley, and if I did, I wouldn't want to talk to him alone. And I don't know if I should talk to him about how this has affected me. Because one of the things he also said while we were in there was, oh, if we push people to try and get a cert or something like that and they'd show no progression, that pushes people to not want to be on duty. But then he ripped into me after that, and that right there pushes people to not want to be on duty or around more than someone taking a long time to get a full cert.
Yeah, the on-duty stuff is it's a difficult ballet because on one hand, if people cave every time someone says they don't want to come on duty, then we kind of enter like almost like a terrorist negotiation, right?
Oh yeah.
Where people get what they want or else. But it's also true. It's very valid that sometimes people genuinely will feel discouraged and like they aren't doing a good job, and like sometimes people just need any bit of positive validation to, or even just not even positive validation, just not negative comments would be helpful sometimes. I'm struggling because there's I could basically shoot straight with you and tell you what I think about this.
Do it.
This whole
I'd rather
thing,
you shoot. Yeah, I'd rather you shoot straight with it.
Okay. I think you can't let this get to you. I think whatever Ripley said, it's unfair. It's fucked up. He shouldn't have said that. But if you let this get to you, I'm not saying he wins because that's cliche. I don't think he cares about whether he wins or not.
Yeah.
That's fine. You don't think he gives a shit.
But in a way, he does.
But yeah, I mean, nobody wins if you give up and this is the end for you. You have a bright future here, and I can understand why you're discouraged, but this is the nature of the PD sometimes, that shit falls and you're underneath it, and sometimes you got to kind of brush it off and take a minute to readjust your priorities. I'm not saying you need to come on duty every day after you just got shit on. It's fine to take a couple of days off or a week off or even a month off. I think Toretti and I and Colombo and Metzger and Cooper and Silas all have a very lax approach towards inactivity or activity. If you take 3 months off, you'll still be the same rank you were as you left 99% of the time, especially someone like you, who we have a personal relationship with. However, that's not the same in LSPD and PBSO, not that you're going to transfer, but
I would never transfer.
Yeah.
If it got bad enough, I would quit.
Right, and that's fair, but what I'm getting at is sometimes your priorities align with being on duty, and sometimes you feel encouraged and like, let's go, it's fun. And you love being on duty, and maybe some cool cert happens and you love being on duty even more. And sometimes you kind of fall in love with it. It ebbs and it flows, right? Your desire to be on duty. And I don't think there's anything wrong with taking a few weeks to kind of like readjust your priorities and taking if you want to take 6 months off or a couple of days off, and when you feel it, you feel it. I think forcing this kind of stuff when you don't feel it only leads to feeling like it's more first the next day. Like obviously I'm not on duty every day. I did like an hour and a half patrol today with Toretti, went to 3 boosts with probably a total of 9 S+ cars. I was like, this is not doing it for me. I'm gonna go do something else. So all in all, if you're not feeling it, I wouldn't say on duty, but the actual advice and the actual shooting straight part is you can't let this get to you. When you start saying I don't want this rank anymore, and I feel like resigning and stuff, it's not a good sign. I think sometimes it's helpful to vent to people. And I understand when we're trying to give away your rank, you're just venting in your own way. You got to be careful about how that comes across, because I think people can perceive that as manipulation. I mean, I think in your case, you were being genuine and you were just saying what you felt and how you felt in the moment.
I didn't feel like I
you didn't feel like you deserved it. Rank. Yeah, it's exactly fine.
I mean, I'm going to be honest, the cadet badge was like a whole just proving a point. I could get a cadet badge, but I didn't feel like I earned anything at that point.
It just comes down to sometimes in PD, public perception is more important than how it actually is. And the way that you're perceived by others is more important than what the truth is. Because the majority of people don't know the truth, you know? The majority of people will never know the truth, never care to learn the truth. They're not going to know who you are as a person. They're not going to know what your interests are, what you care about, who you hold dear, or what motivates you. All they will know is what they hear on the grapevine or through rumors or whatever. And luckily, SDSO is pretty insulated from that shit, where we don't really give a fuck what people think about us because we've got each other. And that's kind of all that matters, is that we're all on the same page. But, you know, eventually, when your reputation gets out like that, you know, people think that's who you are, you know, and they talk about you. And the truth is that there are circles of cops, and I'm hesitant to call it a clique because I think the term clique has really negative connotations, and it implies that people wouldn't be allowed to be in the group if they wanted to. I think people have called Freddie, myself, and Malton a clique or whatever, but it's hard to believe that we're a clique when how many new faces have walked through that door and that I now consider good friends. All they had to do was introduce themselves. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is there are groups in PD and rumors circulate in those groups, and you kind of got to be aware of it. You know, that I think K9 is probably one of those groups. You know, and
it is, and I think
it's unfortunate, but they're kind of like an echo chamber. And once that opinion gets out there, it's probably going to stay there. And I think if I were to guess from seeing people go through PD from one end to the other, and you know, whatever, whether they quit or they stay, I think eventually you're going to want to do K9 again, if I were to guess. And maybe that's typecasting.
I mean,
maybe that's guessing.
Maybe
or,
longer down the line.
Yeah, I would say in a month or two, you'll probably feel the itch to do K9 again. And this is not a bridge I would recommend burning. And I'm not saying making a complaint is necessarily burning the bridge. I think what's going to happen now, unless you feel very strongly one way or another, is that I'll mention this to Luca, who I know is a trusted source inside K9, and see what he thinks Ripley is leading the unit like, and see if this is a recurring issue or not. I'll talk to Pike and see what his read on the situation was. And if they both come back with something like, yeah, Ripley's kind of acting a fool, then we'll probably have someone talk to Ripley about the way he's leading this and the way he treats people, you know? But overall, he's not getting replaced, as far as I can tell you right now. K9 is not being moved in someone else's hands. I can't force the cert into your hands. So recommendation would be to do your best to, you know, ignore him, but know that the majority of people on duty think you're a good cop until they say otherwise. And if this is the only encounter you've had with someone shitting on you, you're doing a pretty good job.
I'm going to be honest, this talk is probably the talk that I needed. I know everyone else has told me to kind of move past it, but you taking the time to, I guess, talk into it more in detail, because I'm going to be honest, my intentions weren't to get a K9 cert forced into my hands. My intentions aren't to get the cert or program removed from Ripley. I would hate to do something like that because I know how much work he's put into it, or tear people out of the department. My frustrations are with how he talked to me and how I don't feel it's right to talk to someone that way, especially when it's someone who puts a lot of hard work into stuff. I think if anything, maybe if I'm still feeling this way, a talk with him, and if you wouldn't mind being there as I express my frustrations with how he talked to me. But I think that would be the only route that I would really want to go. But this did, I thank you for talking to me because it did help.
Sure. Yeah, I'd be happy to be there, but in these type of things, unless he starts yelling at you again or starts saying negative things to you again, I wouldn't step in. I mean, I'm happy to be in the rooms and mediate conversations all day, but I actually mean mediate, by the way. I'm not going to, like, speak on your behalf. I'm not going to speak on his behalf. I'll just stand there until someone does something stupid or someone asks me a question, you know? That's how I think those talks, I think the most important thing at PD sometimes is just to talk to the other person, because, you know, no one's evil. They just don't see eye to eye with you, and talks are the good way to bridge the gap. if you have a talk with him and he doubles down on it, and I'm in the room, then you can bet he's not going to be on duty the next day. But I highly doubt he'd do that, especially in front of someone as like a third-party witness again, especially someone who's an SDSO captain. But all in all, I think something needs to be said. I think you got to consider the implications. I know that Ripley tore into you and that wasn't fair, but if I'm being completely blunt and honest, I don't think Silas meant to hurt your feelings. And I think it was unfair for
Silas
you.
and I talked. Silas and I
Yeah,
talked.
I think it was a little unfair for you to pretend that he did and to try to take it up with him. I think Silas,
I know.
I've come to know him, is a very thoughtless person. He only really does his own thing. And even when you're talking to him face to face, the only thing circulating in his head are his own thoughts. I've had to have 30-minute conversations with him where I harp on the same fucking point until I can get him to admit it, because otherwise he's just sitting there and the same thought is circling in his head the entire time. Like we'll talk about like, why is the sky blue? And he'll be like, yeah, but there's a bird and the bird is black. That doesn't mean the sky's blue. And it's like, you fucking moron. We just separate the bird from the sky, but he doesn't mean it maliciously, unless it's Cooper,
I asked him to come and talk to me yesterday, and I explained that I'm going to be honest. It kind of goes back to, I'm not trying to blame Ripley, but the feeling that I was having anything trigger me and getting upset for no reason. I 100% took the event thing out of control than it should have been. And I talked to Silas about that, and I told him my frustrations and where it came back from, and talked about just making sure that we communicate with those things.
Yeah.
Because to be completely honest, the reason why the event bothered me so much was because it was the one thing I was looking forward to.
And you should do it. Silas didn't even show up for the Marlowe thing. Turns out Silas had no involvement in that thing. I don't.
Yeah. We're going to be doing probably PBSO versus SDSO thing. Because it was going to be a relay. It was going to be a relay race with a barbecue. So we're probably going to do a PPSO versus SDSO. Nancy asked me to see if they wanted to be a part of it because they were going to be planning an event. So it's probably going to be in a couple more weeks since it's going to be bigger now. So I have a lot more to put behind planning it. But no, Silas and I talked. We smoothed things out there. I said I just want communication because I don't want us getting into a stupid argument over events. So basically, if someone goes to him or me, we just communicate with each other. So we're on the same page.
Fair enough, but just future notice, he's not going to communicate with you because he's awful at that.
I'll make
shit
him,
at it.
I will make him communicate with me, Svensson.
Right, you can try. Others have tried before.
I will make him communicate. It will happen.
All right. Well, I mean, okay, to be real for a second, if there are people, especially people inside the SDSO that make you feel uncomfortable or unwanted, then that is a conversation that needs to be had. I'm not saying like I'll do what I can or whatever. I mean, I'm serious. If people are making you or Rose or whatever feel uncomfortable, then it will be handled. I'm not, no uncertain terms. I know that, to be blunt with you for a second, because I hope this doesn't get out too much, but the whole thing with Gable and Peach is unfortunate because, to give you the inside view, me, Silas, Toretti, and Cooper, and whoever, we all talked about it. And I think we realized what happened was Gable/Peach were leaning into a joke, separate jokes. Gable about being dumb or whatever, and Peach about being, dumb or whatever, right? It doesn't matter in particular. They leaned into these jokes for a few months when they were new. And then as they grew as an officer, people started joking with them. And at first it was fun, and they liked being known, and that they liked people knowing their name. But eventually the jokes became trite. They became overused. They grew out of that persona, and they started trying to be a more serious officer, taking their work seriously, and being more responsible. Silas is very vocal that he thinks Gable was trying to step up and become a more instrumental officer in the department, and that people's constant harassment or joking at their expense it limited their ability to shake off that persona, and they felt the need to transfer to get a new assessment of themselves, right? So if I transferred to SDSO, if I transferred to PBSO, or the troopers or the rangers or whatever, I would have a new set of people and therefore I can form a more serious and more mature opinion of myself, because the SDSO only sees me as Kid Gable still, right? Even though he's moved on months ago, right? I think Gable to his last day was still fucking up and making jokes at his expense, but he grew a lot. I mean, I knew Gable back when he was a dispatcher, and I had problems with him, but Gable came a long way, and I'm not saying he's blameless. I'm not saying Peach is blameless either. I think there were fumbles along the way on both parties. But I think the major issue, I agree with Silas, is that we're sometimes not attentive towards people being uncomfortable with being the butt of the joke on the regular, and we need to step in and make sure that doesn't happen. So, all this to say, if you feel like people are making fun of you for being Toretti's boyfriend, or being, in charge of the budget, or people are giving you grief or whatever, then take us aside in private, preferably, and we can start to look for it. And I'm not saying, in the middle of the meeting, I'm going to stand up and be like, hey, you make fun of Shelby again, I'll fucking kick your ass. Yeah. Obviously, that would be cringe. But there are ways to, like, kind of, I'm sure you noticed that Toretti is kind of a figurehead and leads the department, and what he says kind of sets the tone. But you would agree, what I say, and what Silas says, and what Cooper says, people follow what we do.
It also goes.
Yeah, so it's important that we're all kind of, like, on the same page, and if someone's not feeling comfortable with the way the jokes are being made, we can stop doing them, for one. And for two, we can boo them or something to make them feel uncool for doing it, and it'll stop eventually. Because the truth is...
I think part of what bothered me was, it was just, when you're already in a bad mood, you seem to seek out or see the negativity more than you do the positivity.
Yeah, you're basically on edge for it. You can feel it coming.
And that's what it was. Like, even if people, fuck, Thatch told me, well, what if you don't deserve us, are you, for doing the What Pursuit trial?
Yeah.
And I know that he was joking, but that affected me. I'm not saying anyone, at least I haven't really come across too much maliciousness, unless it's like people bitching about them not getting enough of a bonus. And that right there is something I can brush off. But like, sometimes people do need to realize that they aren't owed everything.
I couldn't care less about money. I don't know why people do. But it's the last thing they should be angry about. Who knew that if you came on duty, you'd get money for it? Wild concept, I'm sure. But yeah, anyway, point is, I just want to be clear. If you do feel uncomfortable or any kind of way, then let me know, or Silas or Cooper, whoever you feel comfortable with, from command, so we can kind of be aware of it and try to, like, negate the effects or try to stop it or whatever. Because I really, end of the day, I think we fucked up letting people keep going after Peach and Gable as long as they did. And I think Gable was going to transfer from the minute that Bundy whispered into Gable's ear, "You deserve Corporal." Yep. He was going to transfer it. He got into his head, and it never got out. But I think there were things we could have done to treat him better when he tried to change the persona. I know that Gable tried to straighten up, and we should have given him less shit for it. But I think he was going to transfer regardless. But I think at least for Peach, we could have done more. And we're not going to let it happen again.
I tried. I mean, as much as she hated me and tried to kill me, I still tried to help her. That's like why I still put in the effort for her when you guys pushed her back to non-solo, because I wanted to give her that second chance to prove herself. Like, I'm a very firm believer on giving people second chances to redefine themselves.
It's big, and we need to do a better job at seeing when people want to change, and trying to, like, be receptive towards that, So, all in all, I mean, I'm not just saying, like, hey, people are fucking with you. If you see people getting fucked with and you feel like the vibe, like they're not okay with it, feel free to take them aside and ask them if they're not okay with it. And if they are, take it to us. You don't gotta mention, like, that they objected to it, and no one's gonna be put on the spot like, hey, do you like this or not? It's gonna be more of like a, hey, let's just calm down and see how it goes, But you're someone who has a pretty good read on the room in terms of, like, who's having a good time, because you've been there, I'm sure. Whereas someone like me, I rarely get made fun of because of the way I am, so it's harder for me to relate. But I do want to be attentive to it, because the last thing I want is people to feel uncomfortable here.
What if we had, like, just an open door thing with, like, one or two, I guess, I don't know if safe person would be the way to go about it, or, like, maybe even, like, just an anonymous form if people wanted someone to talk to, and then see if it needs to go up to command or not. But someone where people can go to if they feel like there is something that needs to be changed or worked on, like, in the department.
What HR kind of should be.
Kind of, yeah. Like, not something with punishments, like nothing with punishments, but just yeah.
I'd be down for that. I got to talk to the rest because I think we did float this idea previously in a meeting or something, or I think it came up before. I think the way I view it is we could give someone a title and all that.
I don't
And I'm
think
down
it
to
needs a
consider that,
title.
or we could give someone like whatever. But the truth is that I think hopefully we have an environment where if someone's being like bullied essentially or made to feel uncomfortable, there is at least one person in this department they would trust to confide in, and hopefully that person they confided in would bring it up to us if they thought it necessary, right? Because it's one thing to vent like, hey, they went pretty hard on me today. Another thing to be like, I hate this place. They're going so hard on me every day. Because I mean, everyone gets shit on a little bit. It's kind of how we express that we like each other is when we shit on each other. I think if you're not getting shit on, it just means we don't know you very well. That's kind of worse.
No, I trust me, I get it.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way we really express here in this department that we lose by griefing each other
Yeah.
and
Well,
gaslighting.
Yeah, it's kind of our love language, if you will.
Yeah, it really is.
Anyway, if you notice that happening, I'm serious about that. Dead serious. When I mean people should not be made to feel uncomfortable, and we want to be aware of it. So at the end of the day, it's stuff we can do. Whether it's overt or subtle, but there's a bit of play in what we do and the way we treat each other, but no one should go home feeling like I don't want to go there tomorrow. The worst part.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. The feeling that I had.
Blue Cross is a great person
I
actually
had
for that.
little irritations with SDSO, but the feeling of not wanting to be around had nothing to do with SDSO.
Yeah, I understand that.
This transferring to SDSO was one of the best decisions I made.
Well, if you see it happening from other people as well, from different departments, I know this is it's overused, but you can always reach me through email or whatever, and I mean I read it like pretty often. I get back pretty quickly as long as I'm available. But don't hesitate if someone's making you feel like shit, to bring it up, and I'll give you the straight talk. Maybe you were being a little shithead or whatever. I'm not gonna mince words if I come across a situation and
I'd rather you be blunt.
I see Gable getting made fun of because he crashed his car. I'm like, Gable, you crashed your fucking car, man. I'm gonna be honest.
I would rather have people be completely blunt with me and tell me how it is. I have no problem with that. It's the problem of someone saying they're going to be blunt and honest with me and then shit on me for no fucking reason with lies.
Yeah.
There's a big difference between that.
I agree.
And I appreciate you just saying how it is.
Absolutely.
This has helped a lot.
Well, good. I'm probably gonna head out soon. If there's anything else, you can always reach me, or I got a few minutes still. But again, the main takeaway here is if you do want K9 in the future, I would listen to the advice I gave in terms of maybe not going to Ripley. If you don't like Ripley, I can't speak for him. He sounds like he's a piece of shit to you, but Luca would be someone really I would vouch for. Again, he's
Luca.
Luca's far more blunt than I am. He'll tell you exactly what he thinks, but
I know. I know you've known him a lot longer than I have, but I mean, I used to be shift 3 EMS, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Luca and we'd be friends, we'd be close.
Mm-hmm.
I was the only one who took care of his K9.
That's what I'm saying. I think having someone like that in your corner, because once you're Luca's friend, he actually backs you. Same thing with a few people in K9. I'm not familiar with the entire roster. Someone like Mina might be good too. I barely see Mina these days because I don't come on duty in shift 1 and she does. That's her shift. But Mina's someone who's involved in K9 a lot that I would trust to have in your corner and would definitely understand the situation. But my advice to you is if you do want K9, ride with other K9 officers, and you don't got to be overt about it, but they'll vouch for you if your name gets brought up again because they rode with you.
Yeah, it's something I'll keep in mind for the future. I know right now I have no desire to do K9, but I can't say that. I mean, like you said, my mind may change in another month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, something like that. And when it does, I mean, I'll definitely go about that route. I probably won't ever bring up the fact that I was heavily involved with the program again, because if that's the reason why I got the reaction I got, I mean, as much as it's unacceptable, I shouldn't pull on something that's a sore subject already.
Yeah, I can see why you'd say that. I think I do think a good talk with Ripley would be good. It's up to when you want to do it, or if you feel like you want to do it at all. But I'm happy to be there. I'm sure Toretti's happy to be there, although you probably don't want Toretti. I understand that too.
No, I'd
Cooper
rather
would be
have you
someone
there
good.
than him. Yeah.
Metzger, you can rely on him to listen. Metzger is a lot like me. He'll have your back and he'll tell you exactly what he thinks. But he's a little more tactile because he's got experience than I do. But Metzger would be someone great to have around too. He'll have your back if you're justified. Silas, kind of a wild card. I'm sure he'd have your back, but who knows if he's even fucking listening. Yeah, let me know if you want to have that talk with Ripley.
Oh, when Pred was going off about me and my rank, Silas stepped in for a brief second, saw that I was handling it, and stood behind me waiting to make sure that I didn't need him.
It was good to hear Silas kind of has it together when I'm not there.
Yeah, it was. I thanked him for it the next day because it was definitely appreciated that he didn't just jump in thinking that I couldn't handle it. But yeah, I'll probably give myself like a week to kind of compose myself so I can go through it with a level head, or more of a level head than I have now, and then try and set something up.
Okay, sounds good. Let me know if you want me there or whenever it is.
Okay. Thank you, Svensson. I appreciate you.
All right, I'm glad we had to talk. I'll catch you up.
I am too. Oh, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah. I meant like another day.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck that. Let's see how fucked up this car is. Ooh, excellent. Is Bear here? Because I know this isn't about the roleplay, but I don't know what you said to Bozo, but that motherfucker went and rolled in the grass or in the fucking dirt right away. Goddamn cat. No hesitation. I'll post the pictures later. I'm glad I had that talk with Shelby. It's I am actually dead serious, and I mean this in kind of like the most like OOC, but like hopefully in a good way possible. I hope that people feel comfortable with the SDSO stuff, because I think I can't speak for Mantis or anyone else or Columbo, but through the talks we've had, I'm not going to leak anything, our nightmare is that people feel uncomfortable with us. Like literally, that would be the worst case scenario, is that people feel uncomfortable and they are not having a good time. We I think above all else, we want to have people having a good time. And then secondary, it's like roleplay, you know? Like, yeah, I think people sometimes can get lost in the sauce in terms of like, well, my character is kind of a dick and I like to make fun of people. Because trust me, it's hard to find a character who's as much as a cunt as Svensson. But at the end of the day, just because my character would be an unrelenting cunt to you does not mean that is good roleplay. I mean, it's just, you know, it's not considerate. I think I was talking to, believe it or not, Bayo, actually, Iceman himself, and the way he said it is far better phrased than I ever could. But the way he said it is that in an ideal roleplay scenario, the best kind of roleplay is when both sides are having fun, and there needs to be that consideration. And I 100% agree. I wish I could find the words the way he did, but I 100% agree. If you want to be on a roleplay server, one of the first considerations needs to be, are we having fun here? Are both sides having fun here? You know? And I think that's what propped up NoPixel for so long. For all these different metas, gun metas, car metas, crime metas, cop metas, whatever, I think there was a core component of like, is the other side having fun? Is the other side having fun? I think we lost that a long time ago, unfortunately, but it's really important to me that the SDSO retains that. Really important. We've got some really cool people right now in the SDSO. Some really cool new cadets. Got some really cool corporals, sergeants, senior officers, deputies, whatever. And I would hate for someone to feel that they're not welcome. I have heard the criticism that we've been called a clique before. My response to that is always the same. I don't really think there's many cliques on the server, period. I think there are a few, I won't get into that, but I don't think that we're, because I think the way that we operate is if you walk in and you're willing to introduce yourself and be the new guy for a little bit, or be the new person for a little bit, we might give you shit, but that's because we actually like you and we think you're cool. You know, if we give you shit, it means we actually know your name and there's actually some like, hey, this person's kind of cool type shit. Exactly. I mean, think about Cooper, for example, right? I don't know this motherfucker. I don't know this motherfucker Vesperance at all before he came to the SDSO. I knew him briefly in Shift 2, you know? Like, we had the most, you know, just like the most business-type relationship RP from Shift 2, and now he's one of us, like anybody else. You know, Cooper's probably one of the biggest names in SDSO when people think about SDSO other than Toretti, you know? He's one of the more front-facing people. It's the same thing with people like, Gable was for a while, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. I hope people feel welcome. As long as you're willing to, you know, roll with us and be the butt of the joke sometimes, you know, there's not a lot we won't do for you. Meech and KZ are a great example. I don't think any of us knew Meech. Dude, for the longest time, I thought Meech was like a gigantic streamer. I'll be honest, I thought Big Meech was a gigantic streamer, and this Pillbits guy is like I don't know what I thought, to be exact, but I was like, holy shit, this guy probably doesn't want to talk to me. This Pillbits guy sounds like he's involved in every roleplay scenario. He's like the burger shot terrorist and all this stuff. And then I actually meet him, and he's like a pretty humble guy, you know. But it's a good example of someone who had no relationship to us, and came in and feels like he's been here since day one. Yeah, true. Anyway, I'm probably gonna end here. I did, you know, intended this to be a short stream after all. I'm glad we had that talk, but I did not mean to be on this long. I promised I would do help Thrive with something. I know it's Thrive. I'll see if he's still there. But yeah. Anyway, I'm glad to have had that talk, at least on stream too. I'm doing my first Clash tomorrow. Good luck, Brave. I might be doing Clash. Speaking of Meech, I might be doing Clash tomorrow. Hey, what is it? What is Clash? Clash tomorrow or? Yeah, we might be doing Clash on the 1st and the 2nd, hopefully, if we can get our squad together. I'm not going to promise because I don't know if these people are going to show or not. I think the tentative group is Meech, perhaps? It might be Meech, top or mid. Emu did not respond, so he's not coming. I'm looking, hold on. Meech, maybe Mega, maybe Dulio. I don't know. Dulio kind of did not confirm when we were asked. I don't know. We have a few people. We'll see who shows up. The tentative group would probably be Pasty, who's you guys know Pasty. Mega, Meech, Dulio, perhaps. Who else? There's like one other person that said something. I'm gonna find the original message I sent. Oh, Vesperance. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck that blanked. I thought I said that, but then I realized I never said it. Yeah, anyway. So, we'll see. We'll see who shows up. We'll see who wants to play. It'll be in the evening, but maybe Meech, maybe Vesperance, maybe Pasty, maybe Dulio, hopefully myself. All right. Anyway, yeah, I'll try to stream it. We'll see what the vibe is like, but I'll let you know the results if I don't. But I probably will stream it. I'll see you guys later. Take it easy. You guys have a lovely evening. Consider subscribing, following, whatever. I'll catch you guys later. Shit song. I'm not gonna play that. Walnut raid. I could raid Walnut with like I got 100 fucking viewers. 100 viewers. Is he live? He's live. Sure, we'll raid Walnut. I was no. wrong one. Raid. Walnut cast. There you go. All right, see you guys on the inside.